The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call 800 306 1990. 800 306 1990. And every day at this time, OBMMI, they provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 35% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. They do not tell us points paid, points received, or the APRs. They only tell us the rate you're going to put into the mortgage calculator if you go to ronismylender.com and find out what your mortgage payment will be. Love the look of this chart that Josh put out there, not because my picture's on it, but because it's got a lot of down arrows. Rates Friday, conventional 30-year fixed, 7.028. It was down. Jumbo 30-year fixed, 7.191 down. 30-year FHA 30-year fixed, 6.773 down. USDA 30-year fixed, 6.754. That's the rural areas. Generally no down payment. That was down. And the best loan on the market, the 30-year VA loan. 30 years fixed, 6.647. If you're a veteran and you're renting, shame on you. But the issue is you don't have to. It would cost you less money to get into your own house, to own your own house, than the cost to start your lease. Veterans, you need to be looking into this. I'm just sharing it with you that the VA loan, best loan on the market, and the Veterans Administration wants you to own your own home. You deserve it. If you want our market commentary every morning as early as the data allows, we put this out, rsrmarketminute.com, rsrmarketminute.com. Let's take a look and see what's going on today in the markets. I'm not sure we want to look and see what's going on in the markets today, but we're going to anyway, because that's what we do here on Ron Siegel Radio. S&P 500 is now up 13 points. The 10-year Treasury, the yield is up 12 basis points, 4.64. The bond, 30-year bond itself is down 44 basis points. That is not good. That means rates are going up. Ow! Not good. Why? Anybody can tell you those things, but what's doing it? What's causing it? What's driving these markets? Well, it has a lot to do with retail sales. For the month of March, rose 0.7%, stronger than the 0.3% expected. There were also upward revisions to February, bringing the figure from 0.6 to 0.9. When stripping out autos and gas, sales rose 1%. The core retail sales, which gets plugged into GDP, rose 1.1, which was much stronger than the 0.4 expected. Again, we saw revisions reversing the trend in core sales. 2 months ago, this figure was minus 0.3%, and last month it was 0%, showing signs that the consumer may be coming under pressure and things could be slowing down. But within today's report, last month was revised higher from 0% to 0.3. This morning's figure, 1.1. Because this was so strong, it's likely GDP estimates get revised higher. We also the probabilities of a rate cut get pushed further back, with July now under 50%. Bonds sold off sharply. I'm going to tell you this. They keep talking about retail sales getting better or increasing, but I'm just a simple guy here. If we keep getting this inflation the way it is, doesn't retail sales have to keep going up? Because you still got to eat. And you look at it and you say, okay, I got to eat. And obviously I do that well and often. But you also look at the fact that what about gas prices? And I just pulled up the chart for gas prices. Now, in some parts of the country, they have the ability of they have mass transit. California, well, as long as it rains, we don't have mass transit. But let's take a look. The current price for a gallon of gasoline, $5.46 a gallon. A year ago, it was 10% cheaper. So to fill up your gas tank, you're paying 10% more. Retail sales are up, what did I say, 0.7? Okay, try going to the store and get eggs. I told you last week I went to the store and bought butter. That was up like 50%. So one of the things that we're seeing in these retail sales is, yes, they're going up, but they're going up on the essentials. It's the items that you have to have. The items that are discretionary, those items aren't really going up. So we're going to watch these things because, ironically enough, I did just see our friend Danielle DiMartino Booth. I get her newsletter every morning, and in her newsletter, she put out a commentary that, guess what? Another dairy went out of business in Illinois. Okay, so if sales are so good, if the economy is so strong, why do you think a dairy would be going out of business? Milk, butter, those are things coming out of the dairies. Can't make payroll. Just throw that out there for you. That is the Mortgage Minute, brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call. 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.